Hi guys, welcome to Flawless Red Tarot. I'm really new to this, so I'm still learning tarot myself, and I am not doing any personal readings because of that reason, because I want to see, if people connect with my readings, and just basically, I want this to be a learning platform. So while I'm learning, I could teach you guys stuff as well. So don't be surprised if I don't know what a card means and I'm looking it up and I'm using my intuitive side to tell you what I think is going on, and also the definition, because I'm a Virgo and Virgos are very detailed oriented. And I already put the spread out for you guys, and then I use some of my Minty Oracle cards for the lesson of the day, how you can learn that lesson, and just some wisdom that you should take with you while learning the lesson. And then I also have self-care Oracle cards. And I'm going to be reading the definition of all of these cards to you guys, because I really like reading definitions. But the self-care oracle cards, there's journaling prompts with it. And then there's also just different meanings for the cards. And I will be showing you each card so you guys can look at that. But I really like the self-care oracle because I've been doing this for a couple days now, and doing the journaling prompts and doing the activities that day whenever you get the oracle cards out, it really helps you and grounds you. So I think you guys are going to like this. Sometimes I do curse, so if you don't like cursing, then I suggest you should probably get off my channel. No offense to anybody, but sometimes I do curse. I don't try to, but sometimes it happens, because sometimes I get excited. And then sometimes I get angry, especially with the reading. I am 19. My name is Destiny, but I prefer you guys to call me Flawless. I'm thinking maybe if we get to 1,000 subscribers, I might start doing personals. I'm still in a class that's actually helping me better give you the message for you guys. So I don't want to start personals really until I get that class. Other than that, let's start the reading. So, the first one we have is Queen of Pentacles. This is you guys' energy right now. It's pretty, isn't it? Let me look up the meaning for this card. And yes, this is my phone. I told you guys I'd be looking up the meanings. Queen of Pentacles. So, the Queen of Pentacles is normally quite the feminine archetype. She's home, she's motherhood. This card can indicate that you will be spending time, money, and energy on your home, getting it to be more comfortable. This is a reading for Virgos, by the way. I'm so sorry. This is my first video, so I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous. But this is a reading for Virgo. I'm a Virgo. But I'm in that energy right now where I'm really putting a lot of my time, my money, my energy towards making my home really comfortable. I just rearranged my room a couple days ago, and I'm really trying to take the time out to really get this tarot class, because I've always felt like I was called to do my own business and to make my own money. I've always hated working underneath somebody. I don't know if this is the case for all of you, but if you're a Virgo and you connect with this is exactly what I'm going through, and I feel like a lot of you are going through it too, especially with the pandemic, especially with just, you know, your regular home life. Like, I just think it's really time for us to go into hermit mode and to really focus on our money and on our happiness, because if we can do that, so many things will come to us that we don't even realize. Like, I'm still not even realizing what exactly is going on, but I feel good things. Oh yeah, let me put my incense on. I have a little candle on right now. You guys don't even see it. I'm going to show you guys my setup, like, after I get a little bit more subscribers, because where is my lighter? Okay, where's my lighter? Let me move you guys a little bit. Okay. I'm so sorry if this video is long, but, I mean, you live and you learn, right? Are you going to light incense? Okay, I was about to say. Okay, so that's your main energy right now, the Queen of Pentacles. The next card that you have is the Knight of Swords. I'm about to look up that right now. Let me show you guys this card, because I know all my Virgity-Virgs like to, you know, look at the cards. Look at that pretty ass card. Okay, so some of my cards, before y'all get mad, I dropped water on them, and some of them look a little crusty. I mean, I'll still show you the cards, but they're not pretty. They're a little crusty. And I'm not financially okay right now to go buy a whole nother tarot card deck. And this is my very first one, so I don't really want to give it up just yet, because I'm still in the process of learning. So if you see a messed up card, just ignore it. Okay, but the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is a fairly upbeat and cheerful energy. Knights can often mean that someone or something desirable is about to seek you out. The Knight of Swords can point to lots of activity, travel, being out and about, getting things accomplished. And I feel so connected to that, because I feel like I'm slowly starting to become the person I want to be, and I'm slowly getting into, like, the hang of actually, like, going out with friends and making friends and healthy connections, and I just feel like good things are coming. Even though I'm struggling right now, I feel like really, really good things are coming. So that makes sense as well. Okay. Hold on, give me 1 minute. So, the Five of Swords is the next one. Like, do you see how he's, like, smirking and all those other people are walking away and they kind of look like they're limping or they're hurt? And that one guy has his hand, you know, in his face. You know, I feel like this is us, you know, taking back our power. Like, you know, like, yes, like, we got this, like, we're boss ass bitches, you know, like, we got this, we defeated everybody and everything, and nothing and no one can stop us. But let's look up the meaning, though. So, in the Five of Swords, a sly-looking man picks up 3 swords from the ground. He glances over his shoulder at 2 men who are walking away with their shoulders slouched, conveying a sense of sadness and loss. 2 more swords are strewn across the grass, suggesting a battle has been fought and lost. The sky is cloudy, and a sign that not all is well, even though the fighting has stopped. The Five of Swords turned up when you have had a falling out, disagreement, or conflict, and you are walking away with a sense of sadness and loss. You may be upset and resentful over the heated words you said, and now you wish you could take back bad blood and a general ickiness hangover as your relations have turned sour. Even if you won the argument or came out the apparent victor, you realize that you have lost as much or more than your opponent. This battle has cost you trust, respect, or dignity, and isolated you. As you try to pick up the pieces and set the conflict behind you, you find it's more difficult than you thought. Others have lost faith in you or are keeping their distance. You will need to decide whether your point of view is so important to you that you're willing to put your relationships in jeopardy, or if you can compromise and see eye to eye. The advice of the Five of Swords is to pick your battles. You may be tempted to fight every conflict to ensure you get your way, to prove that you are right, or defend yourself when you are feeling challenged or threatened. However, most experts agree choosing your battles wisely is a much better way of life than engaging in every disagreement. Not only will it lead to a more peaceful existence, but your interpersonal relationships are likely to come out stronger. The Five of Swords can often indicate that you are competing with others on the path to success. You see them as threats to your unhappiness, and so you seek to win at any cost. And that's how I've been feeling lately. If you have engaged in a conflict and can see it taking its toll, the Five of Swords is an invitation to apologize. The longer you brood or the more you try to prove you are right, the more challenging the relationship will become. Be ready to say you are wrong and make amends. There's no sense in trying to justify your behavior, just let it go and move on. Look for common ground with those you have been fighting with, or seek forgiveness so you can put this behind you. The Five of Swords may also point to failure. It shows that despite your best efforts, you are likely to be beaten or come out as a loser. If you allow yourself to become disillusioned after such a loss, then you will find yourself on the path to increased ruin and torment. Accept your defeat and learn from it. Be smarter and wiser next time. And I recently just went through a situation with my sister, and I don't know if any of you guys are going through the same thing with family, but I had a really hard life growing up, and my sister has been the only family member around me since I basically shut all out of the rest of my family. And, there's scars from the past that we've been trying to, glue together and fix. And I just think I got so emotional and so crazy about the fact that I just wanted a good bond with her, that I just, this past weekend I realized that I have to let that go. I have to let that go. I have to accept that it's not going to change right now, if ever, and I just have to accept that. And I was really sad today, and I was doubting myself, and I've been doubting myself for a while, and I'm to the point where I don't care what anybody else's opinion is. And you guys should be that way too. And I know that it's easier said than done. But at the end of the day, your happiness is way more important than, somebody else's. It's all about you at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you have you, yourself, and I. So, okay. The next one. We all know this one way too well. The Hermit card. We're going hermit mode. And you all know why. We got to make that money, make that dough. If we don't go the hermit mode, we'll never get anywhere. We got to go deep within ourselves, meditate, take baths, get crystals, sage your house, do anything and everything you possibly can do to enjoy life right now. Even though life sucks and it's not going to get any better anytime soon, you have to find the joy in small little things. And that is what I'm working on right now. But let's look up the meaning. I know you guys know the meaning, but I like to be, smart about it. So let's look up the meaning. The Hermit suggests that you are in a phase of introspection where you are drawing your attention inwards and looking for answers within. You are in need of a period of inner reflection away from the current demands of your position. So, you could be soul searching. You could be withdrawal from society. You could be meditating like I am. Oh, and ignore these. I get really bruised really easy, and I had to go get blood work. I know that I'm so open, so I know that doesn't mean anything, but yeah, just don't think I'm being abused or anything. I don't have a lover. And I live on my own, well, with a roommate, but we never see each other, so it's just from blood work, guys. Okay, so you have the Hangman. The Hangman. Look at him. The Hangman. Let's look up the definition. The Hangman is the card that suggests ultimate surrender, sacrifice, or being suspended at time. Letting go, breaking old patterns. You know, I'm at that point right now. Right now. I'm at that point right now where if I'm not disciplined in my meditation, in my oracle cards, in my readings every day for myself, then I just don't feel grounded. If I don't use my incense, if I don't use my candles, if I don't rest and at least take one nap a day. I try to take one nap because us Virgos get so emotional, and especially like an empath like me, I get so emotional to the point where I just can't physically or mentally do anything, and I have to sleep. So I at least try to sleep at least for 30 minutes, at least take like a quick power nap, because naps always make me feel better. If you feel like it's everywhere and everything and you just can't handle it, I highly suggest taking a nap. And whenever you wake up, you would be surprised about how many things happened while you were asleep and how many things fix each other when you're asleep, and then you wake up and you're like, oh, like, everything's not as bad as it was. Like, I believe this is the Three of Cups, but I'm still learning my cards, so please forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm still going to look it up. But this is the Three of Cups, I believe. Also, I have some writing on my cards because I've really been trying to memorize the names and the meanings. So if you see any writing on there, just ignore that. It's just for my sake to remember. Let's look up this meaning. The Three of Cups represents groups coming together to focus on a common emotional goal. People reach out emotionally to one another. It speaks of a sense of community and can indicate the time to get more involved by helping. So, this isn't in reverse, so you guys aren't isolating. I feel like a lot of you Virgos are finding those right people in your life that can bring you emotional fulfillment instead of you trying to chase after a relationship or just chase for people that aren't good for you. You're finding that balance to actually, for once, find good people that care about you. Okay, so we have the Magician in reverse. Please ignore this. It's a little crusty. It's a little crusty card, but it's Magician in reverse. The Magician reverse can indicate that you're losing faith in your ability to find, attract, and keep new love if you are single. When the reverse Magician appears, it can indicate feelings of helplessness and of being stuck when it comes to money, which is exactly how I'm feeling right now. But today, I told myself, Destiny, just start that YouTube channel. Start that YouTube channel, post that video, first video, and just hope for the best. Take that risk, because if you don't take that risk, you're never going to be happy. Like, you have to take a risk in life, and if people think that I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. If people don't believe in what I'm doing, then I just have to take that risk. So I have a really, really good feeling that this tarot will really help me and put me into the position that I want to be. I just recently lost my job, and it was a very toxic environment. And if you guys have went through that, I understand. I understand that, like, tremendously. Like, when you're in a toxic workspace and you feel like you have no other option but to stay in it, because especially with COVID, like, it's so hard to find a job. And I'm just to the point where I'm so sick and tired of not speaking my mind and not taking up for myself, to the point where I have to do this tarot. If I don't, I'm missing out on something that could possibly bring me wealth and love and happiness and friendship that I have been wanting since I was a little girl. So if you are feeling stuck and you are feeling like you're never going to amount to anything, you're not going to find the love of your life, you have to be strong. You have to meditate. Please, 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 just meditate. I just recently started meditating, and I'm only meditating 10 minutes a day. I sometimes do it at night if I can handle it, but usually at night I can't. I can only do my tarot cards and my oracle cards. But usually in the morning I can manage 10 minutes now. I'm so close to the point where I think I'm going to try to do 15 minutes. Just work it. Just like do 5 minutes. And then whenever you're comfortable with 5, do 10. And then whenever you're comfortable with 10, do 15. Just do little increments, because I swear to you, the meditation will give you things and make you have insight, make you have insight into things that you would have never have realized before. Anyways, let me stop rambling. So the next one is this is the 8 of Wands. And yes, this card is crusty. Don't look at it. We'll look at it a little bit, but it's bad. I know, guys. I'm going to order a new card deck. Okay. Let's look up this 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands says the struggles of the 7 of Wands have now all but cleared, and you have the freedom and space to move forward with your plans once again. This 8 is a dynamic card containing a high level of energy that propels you forward to reach your goals at a much faster pace than ever before. You can expect to be very busy, but this is one of those good busy periods during which you are enthusiastic about the progress you are making. The 8 of Wands encourages you to go with the flow, don't resist it. Everything is moving fast right now, so make the most of this forward momentum to manifest your goals and dreams. Allow the energy of the universe to flow through you and propel you closer to your goal. Trying to slow things down because you're not ready or fearful about the unknown will just waste this opportunity. Use the energy instead to fuel positive change to produce significant results. The 8 of Wands also invites you to be laser focused with your intention and actions. Determine what you want to manifest and then align all of your resources and energy to focus on that singular goal. Remove all distractions and devote yourself to the task with total concentration, determination, and will. This experience can be highly productive, allowing you to accomplish a lot in a short time. With the 8 of Wands, you can look forward to the rapid completion of a project currently underway, but you can also expect to be occupied by something new and even more exciting soon. There is no stopping you right now, as you are just bursting with energy and ideas, and you cannot wait to achieve one task and start another. To maximize this energy, make sure your activities align with your broader goals, and invest in the right things at the right time. Also, make sure your previous task is complete before you move to the next one, because no one wants to get all confused. This card is designed to strike while the iron is hot. It is most definitely an action-oriented card that encourages you to move quickly to pursue the best opportunities available. There is no waiting around while the 8 of Wands is present, so determine where your energy should go and get on with it. Often the 8 of Wands suggests air travel, a short-term or whirlwind trip, such as a business trip or holiday. You may even enjoy being part of a tour group that visits 10 countries in as many days. So, I've really been feeling lately that I want to go on a vacation, but because of the pandemic, it's difficult to do that. So, I was doing a self-care oracle reading the other day, and what they suggested in the self-care oracle was to basically write down where you want to go, plan that trip, make adjustments to your money to save, the amount that you want so you can go on that trip after this pandemic. Because I swear to you, it will be worth it. And I know that it doesn't seem like it's worth it now, and it's just a small idea in your head, but I really think that you guys should, go for it. Go do something, go take a trip, clear your mind. It'll give you a lot of clarity when you come back. Okay, so the next one is the Three of Swords. Poor heart. Look at that. I've been going through this too, guys. I'm so sorry. I know how you're feeling. And it's going to be okay. This card depicts a fundamentally sorrowful experience. Tarot readers suggest this may be in the form of a lost relationship, an accidental death, or some other form of not just depression or a malice, but deeply emotional sorrow. It is among the most negative cards within the tarot deck, which it is so true. Like, I just recently got out of this toxic Two of Cups energy, and I had to let him go. Not only with my sister and, you know, our family problems right now, but also just with relationships in general. I had to halt that. Because if I don't love myself and I'm not doing good, you know, Virgity Virgs, like, if you can't be who you want to be and be happy with it, nothing's going to work out. And that's just the plain truth. And maybe you guys don't want to hear that, but it's just the truth. You have to love yourself. You have to love all your flaws, regardless of how much you don't like them. You have to do it. And if you have to go through all these painful experiences to realize that you are enough and you are worth it, then you just have to do it. You have to do what you have to do. We're Virgos. We get it done. That's why we're in hermit mode right now, guys. Don't forget who you are. You know that you're important. You know that you're worth it. You know this. Okay, so the next one is the Sun card in reverse. But look at that pretty-ass card. It's kind of sad that's in reverse, but look at that. The Sun is about freedom, joy, and self-expression. Things in general are very likely to be going very well for you, even when you draw the reverse Sun. So it might feel like, you know, things aren't going well. But if you can find the joy in the little things, then you'll realize that the more you can find the joy in the little things, the better it's going to be. Like today, I was really down, but look what I'm doing now. It's currently 11:44 at night. I'm up really late because I can't sleep, and I know you guys know how that feels, but look at me. I'm super happy right now. I feel like this is what I'm meant to be doing, and I'm so happy to be posting this video for you guys. Like, I have been wanting to do this. I have been on this self-spiritual journey for so long now. I think it's been about 4 or 5 months, and I am so, like, ecstatic to be giving you guys this. And if you guys resonate with this, please like, comment, share. Please tell me how you feel. Please tell me if there's anything different that you guys think I could be doing. I really want to make you guys happy, and I really want to make sure that my audience feels a connection with me. We're family. We're supposed to be a big family unit. I love you, and you love me. Well, hopefully I love you. Hopefully you love me. But I love you regardless if you don't love me. Just know that my love is going out to you and pouring out to you, and I'm praying for you. Okay, so the Two of Wands. Look at him in all his majesty. Look at that smart motherfucker. The Two of Wands indicates fairness and equality. Don't hesitate to ask for what you are truly due or worth. You are likely to be pleasantly surprised by how much you can improve your financial situation. The theme of balance particularly holds true to this card in terms of health. So, I've been dealing with a lot of health issues, and I don't know if you guys have been, but I've been dealing with a lot of health issues. And I'm to the point where if I don't ask for what I want and what I need, I'm never going to get my health issues under control. But other than that, like, if you guys can see and be equal with everyone and everything, your financial situations are going to go up the roof. I don't know exactly where I'm going with this, but I feel in my heart that if I keep working with this tarot and I keep showing you guys that I'm really working hard to know how to do this tarot thing, I know that I'm going to go places. Okay, the next one. This is the last one, guys. So, this is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. The Ten of Wands, and it was in reverse. Not Ten of Swords, guys, sorry. But this is the last one out of the tarot, and then we're going to do the Minty Oracle, and then we're going to do the self-care. And I'm sorry if this video is long, but I'm trying to see if you guys will like the longer videos, or if you guys want shorter. It's not like I have anything to do anyways. I'm just out of a job, so, I mean, and you guys are probably just at home watching YouTube anyways, so, there you go. Let's look up the meaning of this, though. The Ten of Wands. Let's look this sucker up. Okay, so this card literally speaks to me so much. This card is basically you breaking, you just releasing, you just releasing, saying fuck it, saying I don't care anymore, and just doing whatever the fuck you want to do. You're a Virgo, do it. You know that you're that bitch. You're still that bitch. You'll always be that bitch, and you know it, okay? You know it. I know it. We all know it. Us Virgos know it. Even the spirits up there, they know it too. So, whoever you believe in, but I believe in spirits. I don't like to say God and stuff like that. But the spirits up there, they believe you. And your higher self guides, they're with you. Regardless if you feel alone or not, they're with you, I promise. But this card basically represents you're letting go. You're so tired of carrying everybody's burdens. And it is just time to let this go. It is time to let go of that spiritual, I can do everything type mentality, and just do what you can do. Don't do everything that everybody else wants you to do. Do what you can do. Don't force it. Don't force it, guys. Don't force it. Let's take these cards away, and let's look at these Minty Oracles and get my book out. I hope you guys like that tarot reading. I hope that resonated with you guys. I'm sorry that I talk so damn much, but I'm still learning the tarot cards, so I had to look those up for you guys. So, this is the first one. This is the lesson that you need to learn for today. I do the best I can. I do the best I can. Let's read this for you guys. I do the best I can. I do the best I can. Let's look up where it is. I do the best I can. I do the best I can. The word best is considered by some to be the superlative state of a remedy, and with remedy being a treatment for dis-ease, the best outcome is clearly being healed. As we actively seek to heal spiritually, restoration comes in unexpected waves that wash over prior perceptions and misconceptions, allowing us the opportunity to evolve from darkness by becoming the best possible people we can be. However, in order to be at times we must see. To seek a vision of self outside of ourselves, stepping backward to leap forward can be a helpful tool of transformation. Ancient Egyptians believed that the medium in which the world was created was its very own type of magic, and this magic eventually found form within the soul, residing within every human being. The soul was perceived to have 9 different facets, which were the physical body, the name or entity, the personality, the double or animating spirit, the heart, the shadow, intelligence, form, and a combination of spirits that have previously incarnated. Distilling the soul to its essence, we find the words Mer, meaning light, which rotates around itself, Ka, meaning human spirit, and Ba, as body or container of infinity. In understanding the Mer, Ka, Ba, the portal to ascension opens, and by coming into relationship with the tessellations of the soul's pattern and design, we find awareness and allow the dormant waters of the subconscious mind to flow into consciousness. The Egyptian word for magic, hiku, was defined as the god Hika, held to be one of three within the divine trinity of the art of manifestation as embodied creativity. Hika was the embodiment of the magic of medicine and enchantment by vocalization through song, poem, or prayer was Hu. The deification of the magical first word of creation uttered by Autumn and Sia, the defied power of perception. Synthesis of these three spirits gives way to the notion of magic being a combination of creative force, the vocalized power of word, and the visualized influence of perception. Medicine and magic were at times interwoven and treated as one. The cadence of medicine, with two serpents woven up, a winged staff, originated with Hika. One of his myths speaks of a conquering of two serpents, and because of this, the dual intertwined snakes become a symbol of his power. Hika's symbolism was adopted for Hermes and Mercury, messengers of communication and communion with divine creativity. The Shipibo culture of Peru believes in a similar synthesis of magic and medicine and sees the cosmos intertwined and enveloped within all existence. In combination with plant medicines to reveal what is out of harmony with creation, sacred medicine songs are sung to heal consciousness by connecting to the harmony of the universe through melodies of intention and awareness of light language. In embodying I do the best I can, one may seek to remember that the best may not always be apparent, but instead is a lens with which you can see what was previously unseen, but making your own subconscious conscious. Allow the medicine of your own magic to find the beauty of the relationship with the constellation of your soul and the glowing aspects of your spirit. The words you speak, the songs your spirit sings, and the vision you seek as you come to understand yourself within your surrounding universe become your very own portal to ascend reality. As you do, so you are. As you act, you enable creation. As you embody your own best, you serve as a living star, glistening into the imagination of aspirants to advanced experience, as well as those who have presently lack aspiration and may find inspiration through your own celestial presence. So that is the lesson that you guys need to learn. I honor animals with reverence. This is how you learn it. If you have any animals, love them, man. Because I just recently held this adorable fucking snake, man, and I held him for hours, and I want a snake so bad. And I have 2 cats, and it's so funny that it's a woman with cats because I love cats. I used to be such a dog person, and then when I got cats, I realized, like, holy shit, like, cats are my thing, you know, man? And, yeah, let's just look up the meaning of that. But that is what you need, to honor animals with reverence. This is how you're going to learn this. So, let's look this up. Okay. I honor animals with reverence. Let's go to 13. I honor animals with reverence. In ancient Egypt, cats were held in high esteem and treated with great care. Royalty would dress their feline companions in golden adornments and happily allow them to eat off their plates. These sacred creatures helped protect the community food supply by fighting off mice and cobras, and punishment for harming a feline was incredibly severe. Bastet, an Egyptian goddess, often represented as half feline, half woman, was worshipped as a safeguard of the pharaoh, the keeper of woman's secrets, the goddess of home and childbirth, and the protectress of felines and their caretakers. The concept of the sacred nature of the animal, not just felines, has rippled through many cultures beyond Egypt, including in the totemic animals of Native American tradition. Spirit animals within a shamanic philosophy, as well as spirit familiars in magical practice. And embodying the ideal of treating all animals with reverence, we find a vision of every life as something to be cherished and a magic behind every life force, no matter how big or small. Through observation of and respect for the unique characteristics of each individual animal spirit, we can allow the opportunity to relate to and apply the architectural type energy each embodies to the fractal design of our soul's personality. In removing the informal mask of the human ego, we are left with a perennial wisdom within the world of soul, the intrinsic, invisible spirit that permeates all life. And this is some wisdom that you guys need to carry when you're learning this. I honor virtue. I honor virtue. Let's look up this meaning. I honor virtue. I honor virtue. Virtue is defined as moral excellence, goodness, or righteousness, but this definition alone does not fully encapsulate what living this ideal means. It has been said that the 4 cardinal virtues are temperance, prudence, courage, and justice. 4 pillars emerging from a strong spiritual foundation that holds the divine astral architecture of the soul in place. The pillars of virtue can be honored by remembering the call to action this ideal evokes. To know means to record in one's memory, but to understand means to blend with the thing and to assimilate it oneself. To show temperance is to be reminded to keep your spiritual scale balanced. To keep a calm mind, to control your emotions, to breathe, to remember love are the highest truths. To demonstrate prudence is to exercise caution, to remain practical, and to use discretion. It is to be aware and ponder the weight of your actions, to contemplate how each choice may manifest through every area of your life. Weigh and consider your options for action, because there is always a direct reaction as it ripples through time. To be courageous is to keep an open heart and to stay strong in the face of adversity. It is to be reminded to create from a place of love by aligning your heart with your mind. You can dissolve any fear by facing it head on, because the only way past fear is through it. All darkness has the potential to be transmuted into light by letting your own inner light shine. Emotional, physical, and mental strength are the actions of this inner light from which courageousness emerges. The fortitude of I honor virtue allows for a liberation of spirit, untethered from binding chains of fear. To apply the virtue of justice to your life is to will what is fair and to remember to do the right thing always. Being righteous isn't about having to be right. It's about being right. In the spiritual sense of a connection to heart, to compassion, to kindness, to empathy, and to a humble awareness of the interconnected nature of every living being. Okay, so let's look at the self-oracle. This video is probably going to be an hour long, but I feel like I have to get these messages out, and I'm going to try to find an easier way to do this, but you're just going to have an hour-long video. So, this sometimes is only for 18 plus only, so if you were younger than that and you can handle this, please be an adult about it. If you cannot, I suggest you get off my channel, because sometimes the cards that come out are very sexual. So, let's look up this card. And also, don't forget, these cards have mantras that you can repeat to yourself, and they have journaling prompts. So if you guys are into journaling, I highly suggest you write down these questions, and you write down the answers in your journal, and then look back later on to see if anything changes. So, the first card is sex. The mantra for sex is, I am experiencing the cosmic orgasm. There is a deep well of joy, bliss, and healing available to us through sex when it is treated as a sacred experience of divine union. To achieve the deepest states of pleasure and connection, we must have an open heart and body, trust, and be able to hold the frequency of pure presence. Tune into your body's innate wisdom to uncover what kind of sexual experience or lover you would like to call in. Through this reflection, acknowledge your sexual history and be honest with yourself about any limiting beliefs, blocks, or trauma you need to work through. If there is a lot to unpack here, you may need to seek the support of a professional. As you grow comfortable exploring your own body and your lover's body, as well as expressing your unique essence, desires, and emotions, you will find additional layers of pleasure. Sex is one of the most incredible ways to cultivate your potent life force energy, also known as Kundalini or Shakti, which you can channel into all areas of your life. The journal prompt is, what kind of sexual experience would you like to call into your life? Okay, so the second one is Connect with Crystals. And I'm so excited because I ordered my crystals and I'm waiting for them. Connect with Crystals. If you guys are into crystals, I highly suggest finding like a cheap crystal box, because you can find cheap crystal boxes that have at least one crystal for each of your chakras. And sometimes they have like little other goodies in them, and they're like $20-$30. That's not that bad. I had one that I ordered on Walmart, but it didn't go through, so I had to get another one from another site, and now I'm waiting, so yeah. So, Connect with Crystals. The mantra for Connect with Crystals is, I am a guardian of the crystals, and I allow their healing energies and ancient wisdom to crystallize in my body. Crystals are living, sentient beings. They are keepers of wisdom and light, offering a connection to other realms. You can talk to them out loud or telepathically in waking life, as well as in your dreams and meditations. They can inspire different energies within you. They can amplify your intentions. They can attract, absorb, or repel energies. Whatever you're working on, there's a crystal for that purpose. For example, rose quartz is known for inspiring self-love. Citrine is used to call in abundance. Blue crystals like sodalite or kyanite are linked with the throat chakra to cultivate clear communication. Hence why I'm wearing this. I don't know exactly what crystal this is, but it's blue. Throat chakra. It is the perfect time to learn more about the properties of different crystals and begin working with them in more profound ways. Try holding a crystal in the palm of your left hand while meditating. Feel into its energy and pay attention to what thoughts, feelings, and visions come to mind. Sleep with the crystal under your pillow and notice how it impacts your dreams. Carry a crystal in your pocket or purse to keep its energy with you throughout the day. Make a crystal grid by arranging a collection of crystals into a pattern. This simple action can bring extra energy into your sacred space, as well as give power to all that you are manifesting. Look for opportunities to mine crystals yourself in an ethical way. You may be surprised by what local options are available. It can be very fun to buy crystals and receive them as gifts, but finding one yourself in nature is an incredibly rewarding experience. What crystal do you resonate with the most or find the most attractive? That's the journal prompt for that one. Okay, so the next one and the last one is soak in a bath. And I love taking baths, guys. If you are stressed or you're having a bad day, go take a bath. Go take a bath with those incense and those candles in that dark with that music, and you just sit in there and you cry your heart out, and then you come out of that bath and you do your hair and you brush your teeth and you do your night or morning routine, and then you boss bitch. You boss bitch out of that bath. That bath is going to heal you for a little bit of time and give you clarity and anything you need to fucking do. Take that bath, bitch. Take that bath. Because baths help me. Okay, so let's look up the meaning. Soak in a bath, the mantra, I let the healing waters restore me. Baths are an ancient ritual for energetic and bodily cleansing. Gather sacred items like crystals, candles, essential oils, and flowers, and sink into the warm water. Imagine the water washing away all that no longer serves you. Connect with the beauty of the meaningful object you've dissembled, and imagine their illuminating energy and radiance bathing you. Take your time when washing your hair and body, cleansing and pampering yourself like a goddess. Afterward, nourish your skin with natural oils and creams. Brush your hair slowly and softly. Give yourself a breast massage. Fully relax and stay naked for as long as you can, enjoying the feeling of your body. The journal prompt. How can you make a bath feel more like a sacred self-care ritual? Okay, I hope you guys liked that. Please, please, please like, share, comment. Let me know what more you guys want to talk about. I'm only probably going to be doing Virgos because obviously I'm a Virgo and I connect more with that. When I feel comfortable to do more, I will. But please, 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 please subscribe, comment, share. I have my Instagram and my Snapchat in the not the comment section, but the description. So please add me there because I want to talk to you guys. I want to communicate. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. This is Flawless Red Tarot, and my name is Destiny, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.